Hey everybody, this is McGuire here in Taipei at Computex 2017, and I'm here with Don McGuire of Qualcomm. And Don, you guys made a pretty exciting announcement yesterday, Snapdragon 835 on Windows 10 devices. Do you want to elaborate and tell us what this really means for the world?
Sure. Yeah, it was actually a really exciting day yesterday. We sort of keyed off of Microsoft's keynote where Matt Barlow talked about the always connected PC and let the audience know about the great progress we've made with Microsoft in delivering Windows 10 on Snapdragon 835. And we made some exciting announcements about some partners, Lenovo, HP, and Asus, coming on board to build these great devices based on Snapdragon 835. So that was really exciting. A lot of great interviews, got a lot of good press pickup. So the ecosystem sounds really excited, and we're actually very hopeful that we kind of take this next step in our journey of bringing these devices to market later on this year. So exciting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting for us. A lot of us, we kind of saw what the potential could be back in the day when we saw Windows RT on ARM, but the way it was executed on the software end just wasn't going to work. And we immediately knew that, and obviously it kind of didn't do so well. So I think you guys have all the ingredients here in terms of horsepower, efficiency, packaging size, the fact that there's always connected, always on capability to really make a difference, I think. And you're providing all this technology that's really being used right now by this Galaxy S8 that I'm recording with, and kind of extending it to other form factors, and it's optimized for that. So it's really, really great. And having Microsoft kind of jump in, right?
Yeah.
And actually understand that, we really need to deliver the full Windows experience. Like the whole emulation thing really impressed me from a technical standpoint. So tell us about that a little bit. Like, how was that partnership? How did that work with Microsoft and you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think like you said, we're at a key inflection point. I think that the timing is just really great. So many things have come together to sort of create this moment, and I think Microsoft realizes that, and I think we realize that. The whole connectivity sort of evolution, the fact that gigabit LTE networks are rolling out, the speeds, the fact that 835 has a gigabit modem in it, that's sort of a huge piece of our story around always connected, always on. And quite frankly, if you look at PC TAM and the way it's been shrinking over the past several years, one of the biggest reasons why is because the performance and the compute power of smartphones has been going up while enjoying all the connectivity that a phone's already brought, always brought to people. So the value proposition is more complete on that side and has been. And on the PC side, they've always lacked these certain things, these certain elements. But now that can change. And so that's, I think, a really interesting time. So I think both Microsoft and Qualcomm have looked at trends and the inflection point and where we're at, and basically said it's time for the PC to be rethought, reimagined, and have all the same features that your smartphone does as far as convenience, battery life, connectivity,
connected
standby. There's no reason why it can't. So the time is great for us to make this happen together, and we're really excited that Microsoft's partnering with us to do this.
So you touched on this a little bit yesterday. Tell the audience a little bit more about what the form factors are you're going to. I mean, together, I should say the OEMs are going to focus on first, and what does it mean in terms of size, thinness, all that, weight, and battery life? Because I think that's the most exciting part.
Yeah, it's actually really exciting. Because of the size footprint of 835 as a platform, the OEMs actually can get really creative from a design perspective. We're providing them 30% more room on the board to do things like maybe add a bigger battery to increase battery life, which would be great. Or to just actually do some things with size and shape and weight. So we're expecting extremely thin and light designs. Sort of in that convertible, detachable, 2-in-1 thin and light space, but they can go crazy, right? And a lot of their constraints that they've had in the traditional PC sort of world have been removed, and so they can get more creative. They can utilize and leverage that space to do some really innovative things. So we're really excited about that, and I think we'll see that as these devices get to market. They'll be thinner and lighter and fanless and beautiful designs from these OEMs.
And so what's not changing for the user, though, and this is the key, is that their Windows experience is going to remain exactly the same, right? So they're going to benefit from all this new stuff, But really, in a way, it's just going to feel like the Windows 10 they've been using all along, except always connected, which is, and you know, in a nicer, more premium, more fun form factor, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you can bring Windows 10 that you know and love, and all the features like Ink and Hello and Cortana together with an always connected experience and gigabit LTE speeds, right? And really, really long battery life and a really sleek, small and thin mobile package, I mean, that's a killer value proposition, right?
So that's awesome. Thanks so much, Don, for chatting with us here at Computex 2017, and stay tuned for more here from Taipei, everyone. Cheers.
Anytime. Thanks, Miriam.